In this video today, I'm going to be showing you the best way to snipe icons on Fifa 21. It's the method I've used myself. It really does work. It's the best method by far. It's the one all the pros I've seen use and everyone I've actually spoke to have used this one. So I'll show you straight away. There's two ways of doing it, but the best one I'll show you second. I'll just get the rid of the. I'll show you the first one quite quickly. Let's get through it. So firstly, what you do is you want to come down to the league down here on the transfer market and change it to Icon League. And next, so I have 212k, which is probably not quite enough, but it's enough to show you anyway. So firstly, what you want to do, probably about adjust it, and then try and find the cheapest icon in the market, which is probably about 120k right now. There's nothing for 120k on the market. 125. Okay, earlier I did check there was 115k on the market. Actually, sorry, that would have been 250. I don't know what I'm thinking. I'll just. Oh, sorry about messing. I don't know. Stop searching. Okay, so if I search for 200 and probably about 210k, nothing comes up. 215k, nothing. 220k, should something come up? Yes. 220k, as you can see here. Actually, 215k has some reason come up now even when I didn't search it. Even though I searched it. You can see the lowest icons are more or less about 220k. About 215k is the lowest they're going. So what you can do, you can go on Footbin or just use your calculator or whatever to find out technically the lowest icon. If I search now, for some reason still nothing comes up. But let's just say 220k then. 220k is the lowest icons which are on the market right now. So if I go into Footbin and you go into the tax calculator, I put 220k in to the tax calculator. After tax, I received 209k if I sell it for 220k. If I want to sell it quite quickly, I might put it on 215k, which is probably what I'll do just to make sure they sell, because sometimes icons are really slow to sell. So 204k I receive after tax. Then what you want to do is drop it down to about 200k, just so you make an actual profit. And then basically you just go to max price and do the normal sniping method, as you would normally do. And as soon as an icon comes up, just buy whatever. This is from really cheap icons. And like, say, a lot of people who are doing lightning rounds and don't really care about their money sometimes can list icons up, even really good ones. I've seen even people such as Hullet, like really expensive icons, being listed for their lowest value, which sometimes could be as low as this. And obviously, depending on how much money you have, it'll be much better for the second method I'm about to show you. But this one, as long as you have about 200k, it'll be fine. So I probably won't find anyone, because this method can be quite slow, but it really does pay off when you get someone, because every time you get someone, you're making at least probably about 5k profit. That's for the lowest icons. You can see I'm not getting anyone there, and I'll just the quickly first method, but that still is a good method I use sometimes when I have not very much money like I don't now. And for the second method, all it's going to be is, so the second method is going to be, you want to keep the league on icon, and you actually want to go to, so put you want to put the amount of money you currently have or you're willing to buy icons for into the thing. So if I have 212k right now, I'll put 212k max buy now. Then for max price, it's a bit different. If I put it out to 105k, so how you're going to do it, you want to put max price and search it. Actually, never mind. Ignore the max for now. I did that a bit wrong. As you can see here, so what you want to do is you want to put this max price value as high as you can, but as long as there's only one page of icons. You can see here, page 1, page 2. There's 2 pages of icons, which is actually too much for this method. So 100, we would try about 101k or 100k. There's still 2 pages. So as soon as there's one page, you want to try and find the highest max price you can put it at, where there still only be one, as it will basically make sure you'll be finding as much icons as possible you can use. So you can see 96k. Last time I did actually try this method, it was about 120k. So you can see they've dropped down a lot. If I go to 85k, there's still 2 pages. So it's a bit different this time. It's changed a lot. 80k. And 80k is still 2 pages. I'll probably drop it down to about 70k. Oh, there we go. So 70k is 1 page. We'll just stick with 70k for actually. I'll just see what I can get it up to. Because obviously you want to get it up as high as you can. It's only 1 page. 74k will do for now for the sake of this video. So once you find the highest value it can be, with still be only 1 page of icons, you want to go along to the last icon here, and you basically press X and then B, or you press compare price, whatever console you're on, and then back off it straight away, and then you keep on doing that, and basically eventually on the right, I'll do it for a bit and see if it works or not. What's the good thing about this method is you can't be kicked from Ultimate Team like all the other ones. Sometimes they can be kicked and they might think you're a bot and you have to do the capture and stuff. This one you can't. Also, it's much better to get certain players, and also you can check their value while you're doing it. So I'll do it if you. This is the way that the best way to do it. This was the one I've seen most pros do. Most people are really good at sniping do. So I'll do a tiny bit more of this. Not very long, 'cause it's a video. So you can see no one's coming up here. Someone will come up. It usually just take a bit of time. Not that long normally. Depends on how much money you have. I didn't actually search for the most I could as well, so it'd probably be a bit easier if I put a bit more money in. If I put above 75k. So you can see no one's coming up here. But I'll basically show you what to do if someone comes up. So I'll do a bit more. Okay, so if someone came up, say I was doing this on Van Nistelrooy before Overmars came up. So say I was just doing this on him, and then suddenly Overmars popped up. And then he suddenly popped up there, and I see his buy now price is only about 344k. And it will always pop up lower than their prices really. So say I was doing it with him, and then he popped up on the right, which he hasn't, but obviously for the sake of this. And then what you would do is you can compare price and see. So as I can see here, it's listed up for 334. Oh, someone actually has come up. Because you can see Deco's come up for 218k, and he's actually going for about 220k. So you can see this time it hasn't actually worked, but you can see it's still cheaper than all the rest of them, but only by a few k. So I actually lose money if I buy ins and sell it. That's basically how this method works. So you can see there, it hasn't actually worked at what time, but it's still you can see how it's going to work. You compare price, and it's obviously you know your prices of icons very well, which does help. Then you can buy them straight away if you know it's making profit or not. So I can see here it's not worth buying it, but if it was worth buying it, all I have to do, because they don't go very quickly, is just go on to buy now. I can't actually afford it anyway. That's actually what you do, and that's basically it for this video. Just basically, so you keep on pressing X and B until someone on the right pops up of the player you're using. Make sure you pay attention, because sometimes you won't actually notice it. And then you compare price, or if you know their price, which is better, either buy them straight away, depending if you think you'll make profit or not, or don't. But that's completely up to you if you want to buy them or not. But that's it for this video. Just showing you the way you can snipe icons. Right now, FIFA 21, this is the best method to do it right now. The more money you have, the better. As you can see, I don't have very much money, so I can't even afford this. Someone else has come up, so it actually does work. 240k has come up for, and its lowest one I can see here is about 254k actually. It did look a bit higher for Veron, like 254k. Oh, someone else has also come up. Inzaghi's come up now, 500k, which obviously is definitely not worth it, seeing as he's going for about 235k, one of the lowest icons. But you can see how the method works. You can see what you need to do. It's just the best way to snipe icons right now in FIFA 21. And also you can put the max price as however much money you have. That's why I did do it at the start, but then I realised I didn't have money anyway to be able to do it. And that's how you make sure you're always going to make profit every time one pops up. So that's it for this video, just showing you the best way to snipe icons right now. I'll see you next time.